to Box Cutter Breakdown. Today I'll be reviewing the Stanley Quickchange retractable utility knife. The knife weighs 5.76 ounces and it costs $10.99 at just about any home store or hardware store. But before I can adequately discuss this, I have to talk about this, a knife so boring that it makes cream of wheat seem spicy. A knife so boring that it could make someone filing a 1040 EZ decide to itemize just for fun. But this is actually an excellent utility knife. It's extremely durable, and it actually has some of the features that a lot of other modern utility knives have. It has extra blades in the handle. This knife only weighs just a shade under 5 ounces, so the other knife is just a little heavier. But the problem with this is always the risk of losing this screw and this slide mechanism here. I've dropped that many times, but at the end of the day, this is a really excellent knife. Really nothing wrong with it, other than having to take it apart and risk having to search for some parts, and that stuff has been addressed by the Quickchange. So knife functions in the same way. Both knives have variable degrees of how far the blade sticks out, and this is actually more useful than you might think, especially if you have to open a bunch of boxes real efficiently without risking cutting the contents inside. But instead of having to take this knife apart, which you still absolutely can do, you have this button mechanism to release the blade, and your extra blades are right here. And while these parts, a lot of these parts are plastic, they've been implemented in such a way that they should last for a very, very long time. And there you go. So so we replaced our blade without having to risk dropping any kind of parts, and I do have a lot of confidence in the plastic parts here. This wire stripper string cutter thing, it wasn't a problem on the other knife, but Stanley chose to fix it anyway. But it's certainly not in my way, and so I won't hold that against them. Overall, excellent knife. Highly recommend, especially for the money. Really, if you want a compact knife, then certainly buy one of those. This is not compact or light by any stretch of the imagination, but for what it is trying to be, it does an excellent job, especially at that $11 price point. Have a great day. Bye-bye.